Welcome to another edition of 42 Years Straight In, Volume 1, Part 45. All the crackheads are probably trying to find an air conditioner. I don't see none of them out and about. I just came from outside moving my car to the shade, so I don't see no fucking crackheads moving around. It's supposed to reach triple digits today, so they gotta stay hydrated. Their ass be laying on the fucking street somewhere getting picked up by EMT. Anyway, before we even get started, you know what it is. I got my motherfucking shanks ready to ride at a moment's notice. Let's ride, y'all. A guy in the comment section asked me about doing a segment on Jerry Bolden. He's one of the white guys who was a head building tender at Easttown. You can see a picture of him in the thumbnail in part 2 and part 12. Well, they would dress up in a Klansman role with the hat on and every fucking thing, and parade up and down the hallway. They would only do this on the south end. They never went to the north end, but they would do it on the south end. And Easttown was a predominant white unit back then. And on the south end of the hallway is 14 cell blocks. 3 of them were black, and the other 11 was white. If you move on their wing with them, you'd see them walking around, they clan the road, walking right past your cell. And the white inmates who lived over there, they would participate in all the bullshit. Even though the white building tenders were the worst fuckers you ever want to meet at Easttown. The black ones would, they'll jump you, but they never use weapons. All the white ones use fucking weapons. They never use weapons. Most of the time, a black one wouldn't jump you. What he would do is go and get you moved on an all-white cell block and let them fuck over you. Instead of him fucking over you, he'll let them do it. Hispanic building tenders operated the same way. It's rare you saw a Hispanic building tender jumping someone. He'll just move you over there with the white inmates, and they're going to jump you. Sometimes from day one, you just walk in the door, you get jumped. You ain't got to do a damn thing. Just be another ethnic group. But, like in every situation, what goes up must come down. When they got rid of the building tenders, it was about a 2-week lag before all the violence kicked off. Well, these guys been up under these fuckers all these fucking years. They wasn't used to sitting in the day room. Building tender just come turn the TV on what he want to look at. Now we vote. Now we turn the TV and you vote on it. You could go hang up on the run in front of your homeboy cell as long as you wanted to. They didn't have enough guards at the time, so they wasn't enforcing shit. You could do really what the fuck you want to do. Some guys will still sit down in the day room and be quiet like it was when they had building tenders. It took about 2 weeks for guys to adapt to being in a system without inmate guards. Then all hell broke loose. It's payback time. Now, some of the building tenders, they rounded up and put them all together, especially the main top dogs. But some of the stragglers, they left behind. And woe be unto those guys. Within fucking 7 months, 6 murders, 200 or 300 fucking stabbings every fucking day. 5 and 10 guys off of one cell block going over to another cell block. It's payback time. And it was a dangerous time for white inmates. Whether you was a building tender or not, they looked at you acquainted in what they were doing. Just simply because they were white guys. So now it was payback time. And they were dropping left and right. Now you had white inmates scared to go back to the cell blocks, sleeping out in the hallway, scared to go back. At the time, I lived on the House of Pain, our line. And they started a policy on our line. Gonna whoop all the white guys off the cell block. Every one of them gotta go. And that's exactly what they did. Every one. So they all packed their stuff and moved out in the hallway. Nowhere to sleep. So it's payback time. And East Ham would never be the same from that point on. Now, it's a friendly unit. They don't even have close custody of East Ham. They got a big ass ag seg full of fucking gang members on the whole South End. The whole South End is basically administrative segregation. Now they got Christian programs, faith-based dorms, and all that shit. East Ham is not the same prison. Now, if you're a fuck up, you don't get transferred to East Ham. You get transferred to a McConnell, a Michaels, a Cofield, a Telfer, a Stiles, Conley, Bill Clements. You'll go to one of those type units if you're a fuck up. Not East Ham. What they did after the Ruiz versus Estelle lawsuit, all the main prisons that were extremely violent, they changed all those prisons. Ramsey Warren is a minimum custody prison now. You got to be minimum custody to be at Ramsey Warren. If you get medium, you are transferred. It houses the grad program. In protective custody in Texas, that's where you're housed at the Ramsey unit. It is not the same fucking Ramsey it used to be. The Retrieve unit, same way. No close custody. No ad seg. Ellis still got ad seg and close custody, but it's not the same Ellis it used to be with all the fucking violence. I'm going to read you. I had 26 parole set-offs. 26 of these motherfucking parole hearings. I'm going to read you the normal criteria they use to deny your parole. And I want somebody in the comment section, please help me figure this fucked up shit out. It says 2D, nature of offense. The record indicates that the inmate committed one or more violent criminal acts indicating a conscious disregard for the lives, safety, or property of others. Or the record indicates an offense or pattern of criminal activity has elements of brutality, violence, or conscious selection of the victim vulnerability, such that the inmate poses a continuing threat to the public safety, or the record indicates use of a deadly weapon. And also it go on to state, one or more of these components indicated in each paragraph may apply, but only one is required for denial. What a waste of the English language. You will have a brain tumor trying to figure out why your parole was denied. Figure that out. Ain't nothing in this fucking parole denial tell you an area where you need to work on where you can be granted release. And that is fucked up. I was at parole hearing one day. They was giving out set-offs. The way this parole officer hold those papers in her hand, you can tell who made parole and who didn't. She'll have her finger separated. The ones at this bottom, which is going to be 2 or 3 or 1 or sometimes 0, they made parole. All that other big stack is denial. One guy, he had served his 20 years flat to come up on a life sentence. They had just changed the legislative law where they can give you a 5-year set-off before you interviewed again for parole. He got his set-off. He was looking at it. He said, man, what the hell is this? So the parole officer looked at it. She said, you got a 5-year set-off. That guy just fainted. He done build all his hopes up that he going to make his first parole because he done did 20 years. Also, you can look at a guy's time sheet in a Texas prison. It'll show 100% of your sentence, you're supposed to be done, released. You look at their time sheet, it'll show 175% of the sentence served. That show you the good time don't mean jack shit. So Texas inmates really just working for fucking free. It's supposed to be good time credit. They'll come back and say, these good time credits do not reflect on your rehabilitation due to the serious nature of the crime. You can never change the nature of the fucking crime even after you fucking dead. The nature of the crime gonna be the fucking same. You can't change that. All the parole do is it's psychological. It keep you in line because you say, man, if I go up here with a bad conduct record, if I go up here on close custody or medium custody, you know you ain't fucking making parole. That means you just got fucking disciplinary. You can forget about it. You ain't going no fucking work. If you in administrative segregation, you not going no fucking work. You ain't not gonna make parole. I don't get some of them guys ain't had disciplinary in 20 years because they been insane. Hell, they don't make no fucking parole. They'll tell them, you need to get out of administrative segregation. They are confirmed gang members. How the fuck they don't even call them the classification. When you confirm, they don't even talk to you no more. They only call the non-gang members to classification. So once at Pulaski, this one I wasn't working on death row before I got the death row job. If I had a good ass fucking job, I'd go all over the fucking prison by my motherfucking self. I can go any fucking cell block, any dorm, anytime I choose. The camp was screwed up. So they made everybody go back to their living area. They trying to clear the camp. And it was a young white guy that had moved inside the cell block where I lived. When I walked in, female guard in the picket asked me, yeah, you want to go to your cell? I said, no. Because soon the camp clear, I'm going back to work. I'm going roaming around, go out on the rec yard, shoot basketball, be on the whole fucking rec yard by my fucking cell. You know. He was in the day room. He just came from one of them fucking medium prison. I guess somebody done told him he got to act tough because he's at the Pulaski unit. He don't know they got some wild ass fucking youngsters there just waiting on the damn food. He in the day room doing his kung fu. I'm sitting on top of the day room table just looking at him. All he do is kung fu. I spin around and I kick a fucking nigga's head off. All these young black dudes is on this fucking wing. That's all over that young black dude guys and Hispanic. They get along fucking perfect. They play football in the day room. They wrestle. I never see them fight. They get along good, drink wine together, smoke weed. Just have them a good old fucking time like that at a fucking YMCA camp. All them standing at the door just looking at it. I'm sitting on top of the table. One youngster hollered out and said, say, school, don't even worry about that, man. So I just sit and looked at it. I reach around and I'll pull a fucking nigga's heart out. I'm just sitting, I'm saying to myself, when this fucking count is clear, they finna beat the fucking brakes off you. You ain't seen shit. All of a sudden, count is clear. All the fucking doors open. Youngsters come out, putting their tennis shoes, and some of them getting their gloves and shit. They come on down to the day room. He look around. He say, where are the white guys? Dude say, you the only one. Boy, they tore his fucking ass off the bone. When they called chow, the major was standing by the chow hall. That motherfucker ran up and grabbed the major's leg, hugging him and screaming and crying that he wanted to get out more there. Any wing you lived on Pulaski, on B-side, that's how it was going to be. Just like that one. You ain't going to run from it. You can't run, you can't escape. Anytime you're on B-side, that's the drama you're going to put up with. You know, I've listened to some guys in the comment sections. Well, I'll go to a prison, I'll hit the biggest guy in the day room. That biggest guy might be the nicest fucking guy on the whole fucking cell block. He don't fuck with nobody. And then you assign your death warrant. You mean you gonna go hit this fucking man for no reason at all? If drama gonna come your way, wait till it come your way, then you handle up. Then they'll see what you made out of it. You don't walk in no fucking cell block, I'm gonna pick the biggest guy out. Some of those big guys don't fuck with no fucking body. They just trying to do their fucking time and get on about their fucking business. Because they big don't mean they fucking bad. You know, that's the wrong concept to have. Once I was at Bill Clements' unit, it had this white guard over there. He used to be an inmate. He was at the Ferguson unit. He had got a pardon. He had all the fucking prison tattoos on him, and he lift weights and all this. He loved to fuck with black inmates. Probably because they gave him a hard time at Ferguson because they fight so fucking much over there. Anyway, he was fucking with this dude who came from the PAMIO program. That's a step-down program for non-gang members who've been in ADSEG a long time. You got to go through this program. They gradually give you privileges and try to reintegrate you back into the general population. And once you graduate that program, they assign you to another prison and you general population again. Had this big crazy black dude over there. See, again, he's a big dude, but he don't fuck with no fucking body. He don't fuck with nobody. He don't be talking. He don't say nothing. He go out to the yard and work out and go on about his fucking business. And he was fucking with this guy. Told him, put your shirt tail in. The dude said, my shirt tail is in. He always would tell them, I'll catch one of these goddamn sales with your ass. I ain't scared to fight you motherfuckers. I was at Ferguson. I ain't scared of you motherfuckers. So he grabbed homeboy's shirt and pulled it out. Say, motherfucker, put your shirt tail in. That dude say, also, this your worst day working here. He's like, I'm gonna beat the goddamn hell out of you. Well, come on, you motherfucker. Man, this fucking also got paralyzed. And his wife worked there. He beat this fucking dude so fucking bad, broke his fucking back, but guess what? He didn't get indicted for it. Even other guards stepped up and say, he had a policy of fucking with black inmates all the time. And he met his fucking match. Even his wife said, yeah, well, he hate these black guys. He met his match. So you gotta be aware of who you fuck with. Everybody's not the fucking same. Also, you don't want to live too high. You gotta watch that high living. It's a long way to the fucking bottom. You don't want to live too low. You be crawling like a fucking snake. Marinate on that a little while. Like and subscribe. And I appreciate you watching. I might come back later on. I can't guarantee it. I got errors to run today. Keep your motherfucking shanks ready at all times. Because we might have to roll on these fools. Everything is quiet. Up here in the city of Dallas, Texas, everything is quiet. But that can change at a moment's notice. You just had a shooting about 5 blocks from me and fucker just got killed. So they bring the shit this way, we gonna be ready for the ass. Let's ride, y'all.